Today was hard. On my way to the coffee shop, Catherine sent me a message that there were some people in the shop who, there's 3 of them and it's a group, and they had only purchased one small coffee to share. And you know, when you go to a coffee shop, it's expected that you purchase something. If you're a part of a group, it's expected that you purchase something. The Wi-Fi is not free, the air conditioning's not free, the electricity, those things are not free. It costs money to run and operate a business. People have to get paid, and that money often comes from people purchasing things. And so she was a little concerned by that, and you know, we try not to make it a big deal. We try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes people just need a space where they can get away, and you know, we're willing to be that for people. When I was there, things started to get worse. This group of people started yelling inside of the coffee shop. They left and came back multiple times. They were there for about 3 hours. We didn't ask them to leave. I kind of felt like we should. They were kind of making a ruckus. They were making it uncomfortable for customers to be there. But again, you know, I always want to believe the best in people, have hope for people, give people the benefit of the doubt. And so kind of bit my tongue, kind of just let it go. Decided to just be chill, enjoy my coffee. Things continued to get worse. As they were leaving, they stepped outside, and 2 of them in the group, they started screaming at each other, like right outside the front door of the coffee shop. These 2 were yelling profanities. They were blocking the entrance so people could not get inside of the coffee shop. At that point, I had already had enough. At that point, I decided, you know, this can't happen. Like, people coming to the coffee shop can't get in here without walking through a group of 2 people screaming profanities, saying that they're going to hurt each other and kill each other and fight each other and beat each other up. And that just isn't the place that we try to make. I opened the door and I walked out, and I politely said, "Hey, you cannot do this here. You cannot have this fight in front of our space. You cannot block the entrance so people can't come in. You can't do this." And they ignored me. They continued to scream at each other and fight. And I spoke up again, even louder, and said, "If you don't leave now, I'm going to have to call the police." I didn't have any other option. I didn't know what else to do at that point. And as I said I was going to call the police, the one kind of instigating the fight, he turns and he looks at me and he says, "If you call the police, I will kill you." I didn't know what to do with that. I felt threatened. He was already angry. I wasn't going to continue to try to argue with him. So there was a regular at our shop named Todd who was out front, and I asked him to come in with me. And as Todd and I walked into the shop, I bent down to lock the doors. And I locked the doors because this guy just said he was going to kill me. And I started to pull out my phone. I decided enough was enough. This is when you call the cops, right? This is when things are at the worst, and you have to make a decision. You have to call the cops. And so I pulled out my phone and I dialed 911. As I dialed 911, I turned around and looked back outside, and the guy that threatened me was holding a hammer. Now, he wasn't coming at me with the hammer. He wasn't acting like he was going to hit me with the hammer. But when somebody says they're going to kill you, and the next time you see them, they're holding a hammer up above their head, it does something in you. It's terrifying. It's not a place that I wanted to be and feel, and I was glad that I locked the door. And I told the dispatcher on the line what was going on, that he was holding a hammer over his head as he was screaming at his friend. I didn't know if it was going to get violent. I didn't know if he was going to come after me because he said he would kill me if I called the cops. And luckily, the argument seemed to kind of dissolve, and this group started walking down the street together, and it seemed like it was over. But that feeling wasn't over inside of me. It doesn't just end when someone threatens you and then you see them the next moment with a weapon. It just doesn't end. And so all day today I've had this level of anxiety, and I haven't known what to do about it. And I don't even know if sharing on here or making a video about it is the right thing to do. I don't know if I responded correctly. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. I just have all these feelings, and it's a bummer. It's a bummer. I'm a pastor. I am part of managing these coffee shops, and we're here for the community. We exist to serve the community, and I thought I was doing my best at serving this community, and it ended up causing me to be threatened and now have anxiety over this instance, over this moment, over this experience with this person. And I don't know what to do with that. It's hard to not let our experiences affect the way we treat people moving forward. If I see him again, if I see somebody like him, if somebody comes in and does the same thing that group did, I'm gonna have these memories in the back of my mind, and it's gonna affect the way that I respond and treat those people. And I don't know if that's right or good or bad or anything, but yeah, today was hard, and I guess I just wanted to make this video to share my experiences and to say that having hard days is okay, that life moves on, that hard moments are real, and it's okay to not have all the answers to it. And so I guess that's where I'm at. I wish there was a happy ending. I wish, this guy got the help he needed. I wish the police would have showed up quicker. I wish there wasn't a hammer involved, but that's not what happened. So yeah, that's all I got today, guys. But I hope your day was better than mine.